Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. So today is episode number 354 of the Level Up program and day number 64 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Brian Flegel checking in number 1, followed up by Cajun Craps, OMC Craps, Lead'em, Dusted One, and Rick S, Lazy Dog, and Botrix. And Botrix is part of my program, but anyhow, hey, welcome to the Level Up. It is Monday morning. It is the week after I went to Joliet, Illinois, which is this last weekend, and it was an enjoyable weekend. We got down, Brian Flegel, actually, number 1 check-in here, went down with me to Joliet. We got down there Friday afternoon. We stopped over at Coach Joe's house, 10 minutes with Coach Joe, and we worked on, if you guys can look at the bottom of the screen, a little black box on there. That's what we worked on, and you'll see it in operation as we get going on the program here today. Make sure you put some chats in the chat and let me know what you think about how it works and what it looks like. But anyway, after Coach Joe, we went down to Joliet. We went to Hollywood Casino and checked my credits or my comps, and I got $25 comp. Checked that I had some food credits, so we left there. We went over to Harris, checked into Harris, and went down to the table. We met up with Big AZ, Lauren. We had Corey Espy, Sith Lord Espy there, his friend Rich. Demon Dog showed up eventually. Arnell showed up. Fuzzy was there, and there was a gentleman from Iowa. His name was Mickey. He was there, who was a friend of Demon Dogs. So we had a pretty good crew. There was a couple other people that showed up as well. I played Friday night, and we had some good shooters on the table, but none of us shot well at all. In fact, I did not shoot Friday night because I was so darn tired. I got done with work Friday morning, got 2 hours of sleep, got up and left. So I had basically 2 hours of sleep from probably, I would say 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon is when I woke up. I got 2 hours of sleep Friday morning and then went back to bed at night. Got up Saturday morning and played for a little bit again, $100. So I was $400 down going into Saturday morning essentially, and I brought a $1,000 bankroll. A little bit later in the morning, we had Fuzzy had a huge roll, Arnell had a huge roll, Mickey, the guy from Iowa, had a huge roll, and Big AZ had the biggest roll. He was a probably 30-plus roller, probably close to 40 with the TST roll, and I came all the way back to $50 down on the trip. And then after that, we went over to the Hollywood again, and we got our lunch. Demon Dog, Chris, Brian, myself, and Mickey had a lunch, and we played a little bit, and I lost another $100. So I was down 153 for the trip. I considered it a success because we did have a comeback or a build back at the Harrows in that morning. So Cajun's asking if Joliet Hollywood is a Penn property. It is a Penn property. The Harrah's is a Caesars property, so we played at 2 different places, got some credit and comps at both places. And that Lead'em says that he went to Potawatomi, which is down in Milwaukee, and won $17, so congratulations. Was that a $25 table, $15 table, or a $50 table, Liam? That I question. But anyway, let's get started here. We have a 4-2-1 dice set we're going to start off with, which is the Cousin 2 set. And we're going to continue on for the rest of our 2,000 throws here now on the 2V dice set. So let's get her started. If you're playing along with Crapsee, hit that live tab. And I apologize for all of this talk here to get going, but wanted to cover it before we got started here. So let's go. I'm not going to do any line bets right now. It's going to take a little bit here to get everything set up and going properly. Let's go all bets set on Crapsee. Good morning, Chris. And just so you guys know, before we get started, I did play blue collar craps style pretty much the entire weekend. Demon Dog Chris will talk about it, or can confirm that, as well as Brian Flegel can confirm it. But on the big AZ roll, which was 30 plus rolls long, I got probably 16 to 20 rolls in, and I took all my money down, and that brought me to $50 under my break-even point. But Demon Dog, by the way, was able to run around the table after AKC got done rolling and announced to everybody that his roll was really super long, and how he knew that was that Joe took his money down way too early. So too funny, but it is true. But here's the little secret on that whole thing. Chris actually took his money down faster than I did, so he was off the table before I even did. So he was diverting the attention to me. So dice out, all bets set here. Here we go. We're throwing it from that 9-foot mark again. We're going to start with a 628, a Duracell 8. And Duracell says, let's go out, support free live content. And I'm just making sure this works here. And he says, give that thumbs up. So let's see if that works here. And that looks like it did work. So we started the 2-4-2-1 dice set. And that shows that that left dice exploded. The right side was a primary, and that means it's one dice off axis. So hopefully that looks way cool for you guys. Good morning, Richard Jackson checking in. You look like a new individual, so welcome to Level Up with CMJ here. And we got a 6-2 on Crapsee. I apologize for not getting it in right away. And let's get going. So, Chris, hopefully you like that story because it is true, very true. But anyhow, we have $75 here to spend on this shooter. So, what are we going to do? Let's go with $20 on the 5 and 9. And we'll go 18 on that 6 and 8. And let's do kind of a little skill 66 type setup here. So what we'll do is we'll do 22 pressure on that first hit, and then the second hit will come back down to probably like a 18, 6, and 8, and try to maybe use the field to pick up some numbers here. So 19 people on Crapsee, 16 people watching, 9 likes so far. Make sure you're giving that thumbs up as you get going. And we got a 2-4-2-1 dice set. And let's get started. Let's see if we can get a rhythm going here now. So that last one again was one dice off axis, dice out. And we got a 4-1, the trucking camper. So again, we got 2-4-2-1, and we got a 4-1. There we go. So that will hopefully work. So we got a 5, 4-1, 5. And that's gonna be an inside number hit, so that's perfect. So we're gonna pressure, we're gonna drop in $1. We're not gonna drop in any. We're gonna actually collect $6, and we're gonna go pressure inside 1 unit each. So we'll bring the 5 and 9 to 25. We'll bring the 6 and 8 to 24. And we will hopefully get another inside hit. That was a single pitch away on that left die, single pitch away on the right die. So that is ultimately a primary result. On the front face, that is. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, that right one jumped up on us, and we got a 2-5-7 out. So early out, that is a double pitch of the dice. Oops. Then this is where I'm going to run into problems because I have old habits here. So we want 2-4-2-1, and we got a 2-5. There we go. So that is a double pitch of the dice. And that is not a good result for this dice set because 2 of the 4 combinations is a 7. So we're going to have to be careful. We'll try it one more time, 2, 4, 2, 1 here, and see what happens. Again, we are going to go with no line bet here. We are up to 20 people on Crapsee, only 14 people watching on YouTube. So hopefully some of those people on Crapsee do make the switch over to YouTube so they can do both. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out 2, 4, 2, 1 again for the dice set. And here we go. Here we go. And we got a 3-3 hard, 6 to double degen. So let's mark the point of 6. 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 1. Come on, Joe. Let's get these in here. There we go. 2, 4, 2, 1, and we had a 3-3 hard 6. And I will get a pattern here down. I'll make this a little bit more expedient as we get going here, guys. So I apologize for the little bit of timeliness that it's taking. Again, we're going to go $20 on that 5, $20 on the 9. We'll go with $18 on the 6 and 8. And this time we might do something slightly different, but I'll announce it as we get going here. Again, we'll stick with the 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one was a single pitch towards us on the left side, an explosion on the right side. So that means it's 1 dice off axis. And an explosion with a single pitch towards us on that cousin 2 set is going to be a safe result. So we'll go all bets set here and dice out. And we have a 5, 5, the Old Bay Bushel, the hard 10. Ah, dang it. I did it again. Oh. Old habits are hard to die. 2, 4, 2, 1 dice set. We have a 5, 5 as a result. And that is going to be a double pitch on both sides of the dice. So a primary on the bottom side. And that is no help for us on Crapsee, so we will stay with the same bets here. We'll stay again with the same dice set, 2, 4, 2, 1, which is the cousin 2 set. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Yeah, we have another 10. This time it's Waylon's best friend, Wayne, at N. Daddy Joe, we have a 4, 6. And that's going to be a single pitch away on the left die and an implosion on the right die. So that is... Oh, I'm sorry, a single pitch towards us on the right die. So that's a double pitch. So that is a warning sign. 2, 4, 2, 1. And see, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to do this in my mind. You guys are going to see the actual results on that bottom screen there. And that is something, compliments of Coach Joe, by the way. He helped put that together. Good morning, Alfredo. Good morning, Ryan, checking in. Awesome. So, yeah, it was a nice little comeback. Good morning, Wattage Live Craps. Good morning. So, again, we'll call this all bet set. Stick with the 2, 4, 2, 1. Cousin 2, 2V dice set. And here we go. And we got a 6, 3, 9. That is a center field 9. So I got a couple extra keystrokes to do in order to make that little pop up on the bottom work. So, but we'll get to have it down here. It'll go good. That was an explosion on the left eye, explosion on the right side. So double explosion of the dice, which is a safe result. on a 2V. So both dice are off axis there. We'll stick with the 2, 4, 2, 1 dice set. And that is going to allow us to pick up the... We're just going to go inside pressure again. We'll go 1 unit inside pressure across. 25 and a 5 and 9, 24 and a 6 and 8. And again, we'll call it all bets set. We got John GT checking in. Good morning. And dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we have a primary on top, the 2-2, the hard 4, the Ian double deuce, or 2-2. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. And again, I did the wrong thing here, so we'll go 2-2. There we go. So that does nothing for our bets because we are only on the inside here. So again, we're going to stick with the cousin 2 set, 2, 4, 2, 1. So John GT used the Warren last night at the casino. He bought in for $500 and cashed out for $1,100. Awesome, congratulations. And if you guys don't know what the Warren is, that's one of the strategies that Ryan from Mark the Point brought out. I did a video on a little while ago. I'll go all bets set here, dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. As far as shooting goes, I only shot probably 4 times this weekend. 3 of my shots were at the Hollywood. I believe only once at Harrah's. We have a 3-2-5, the Justice 5. And it's going to be a single pitch towards us on that left side. I primary on the top on the right side, so it's a single pitch of the dice, which is obviously a safe result for the 2V dice set. And that was a 5, so that was our second hit. That means we have $63. So let's bring all of our bets down. We got out of the shooter finally. And let's go with $18 on that 6. We'll go $18 on the 8. We'll pick up a $15 field. We'll hop the 5s for $1 a piece. And we're going to start using this field bet now to start spreading across. So we have $63 brought back, $53 on the table. And we'll call it all bets set here. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice out. And we have another 2, 3, 5, Justice 5. So lucky we picked up the 5 on that. So 2, 3, 5, and that hop 5 will help protect us somewhat. So we're just going to repeat our bets here. Yeah, I'll repeat our bets here. So we're going to hop the 5s for $1 a piece. We still have that $15 field, $18 on a 6 and 8. That was a primary on top on that left side and an explosion on the right side. So it's going to be basically 1 dice off axis, which is a safe result. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, dice line, they split apart. We got lucky though. We have the 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. That is a repeat dice combination, by the way. And I did it again, damn it. So they use a 2, 4, 2, 1 dice set. We have a 5-5 hard 10 result, the Old Bay bushel. And we'll mark that in Crapsee. We've been throwing a lot of 10s here so far. That is a double pitch on both sides, obviously, which is a primary on the bottom side. So 2, 4, 2, 1. And that is a safe result. Now, Demon Dog, I was using the 3V dice set when I did shoot a couple times this weekend, and Demon Dog saw me throw a hard 8, which is on the 3V dice set. The hard 8 is a primary on the bottom side, and he immediately yelled out, "That's a double pitch warning." And I'm like, "No, it's not double pitch." He goes, "Actually, it is." He said both dice did double pitch, and he considers that a warning for his shot. And I do not, because that's a primary on the bottom. So that was a primary hit for him as far as I'm concerned. So who's right? Put in the chat. Is Chris accurate in that statement saying it's a double pitch warning, which it may well be? Or is it just the primary in the bottom and chalk it up as a primary? What do you guys think? But we'll go all bets set here. We pick up the 5 for $15 now. So we have 15 on the 5, 18 on the 6 and 8, 15 on that field. We're going to again use that field bet to spread out here. And we've got $75 brought back, 66 on the table. Dice out. And we got a 369 to center field 9. So that's going to pay out on the field, so that's nice. Good morning, Mel. Checking in. If you're just joining in, I kind of did a little bit of a recap, a modified recap on Juliet trip. And that was towards the beginning of the show here. So 639. So I get a lot of swinging and misses from Custed one today, so I'm guessing it's not going well for him. 2421 is our dice set that we'll stick with. That last one was an explosion on both dice. Again, both dice off axis, which is a safe result for that 2V dice set. Still, 22 people are playing Crapsee. We are up to 27 people watching. Only 11 likes. Make sure you guys give me that thumbs up if you would. And we'll go dice out. And we got a 628, the Duracell 8. He says, go out, support free live craps. Give that thumbs up. And I say subscribe if you haven't done so already. So 628. So for the table build, I should hopefully have, good morning, Mark. Good morning, Marble Fork. For the table build, I should hopefully have, fingers crossed, a new video coming out this coming Sunday. I will hopefully have that edited, and I'm working towards making the next video as well. This past weekend, I had 3 people contribute money towards it. Demon Dog Chris, although I had him listed for $50 on my prior videos, he actually paid the $50 this weekend. So thank you very, very, very much for that, Chris. Fuzzy, Greg, Fuzzy, he was down there and he contributed an additional $50. So he actually has $100 towards, donate towards that table build. And Brian Flegel donated $100 when we got back to Wisconsin. So I really, 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 really appreciate the contributions that everybody's putting towards that table build. Should I make more money in donations on that table build than what it actually costs to build a table and deliver the table, I will make a donation to the Craps for the Cure with the remainder of the money. So if anybody's interested in making donations, do not give me a super chat here, but please put money in my PayPal account, and you should be able to find a link in the description of this video to that PayPal account if you do want to make a contribution towards the table build. Again, that is I'm gonna take the bets down here, guys. I forgot to make my bet. So we brought $6 back. So I'm gonna turn the bets off here. So make sure you hit that all bets set again here. I'm gonna go $15 on the field. The last one was an 8, so we only brought $6 back on that. But we'll go all bets set here and dice out. Most of us just give wines. The Lazy Dog contributed a bottle of wine and a ton, and this is a really cool addition, a ton of of coins from slot machines from back in the day when they used to spit out coins. And that's going to be a really cool addition that I will show you guys. And I'm talking too much. So we got a leaner that should come down on a 1. So we got a 617. Ouch. But we should, you guys will see in a later video the coins that he contributed, which are really cool. They're from about 10 or 15 different casinos. And there are going to be actually additions put onto the chairs that I'm going to be making for this table. So it's actually pretty cool. But you guys will see that. So, we're going to start over here, 2421. Got out of that shooter a little bit, made a little bit of profit back, $15 profit here. Green side numbers look cool. Oh, yeah, they do on top. Oh, you like the side numbers green. Okay, you like that. Okay. Yeah, I switched it around because one of the changes that we made to get that display to come up on the bottom, and this is something I don't know if Coach Joe's listening right now, actually wiped out my dice combinations that I had. So I had to go this route, and that should work pretty decent. Again, we're going to go no line bet here. We get 25 people in Crapsee, 30 people watching, 13 likes, and all bets set. We're sticking with the 2-4-2-1. That last one was an explosion with a single pitch away, which is obviously the warning sign for the 2V dice set. So hopefully we don't hit that again. If we do, we will definitely come back and go to the cousin 1 set. So 2-4-2-1, dice out. Dice that split apart a little bit in midair. We have a 6-5, and that is a mid-mo yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. So 6-5, that is a come out pass line natural, a winner on that pass line come out. And that is going to be 1 dice off axis. We had an explosion on the left side, a double pitch on the right side, which is a safe result. 2-4-2-1. And all bets set. Looking for a new point. And we have a 5-4, the hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark the point of 9. And grandchild just woke up, so I hear the pitter patter of feet across the ceiling here above the craps table. So hopefully it does not distract at all. Again, we're going to go $20 on the 5, $20 on the 9. We don't have any line bet. 18 on the 6 and 8. Looking for an inside number here. We're down $65 for the day so far, so hopefully we can get a little bit of this money back here. Again, we're going to go 2-4-2-1. The last roll was a double pitch on the left side, impulsion on the right side, which is 1 dice off axis, and that is a safe result for the cousin 2 set. Dice out. 2-4-2-1. Dice landed super tight, and we have a Buckeye Buckshot, another 5-4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So we hit the point and hit it right back right away. So they're saying, "What took you so long, shooter?" So when we get our new point established, we'll do pressure 22 inside pressure across our inside. Again, 2-4-2-1 is what we're going to stick with, which is the cousin 2 set. Again, that last one was a double pitch on the left side, impulsion on the right side, 1 dice off axis, safe result. And all bets set here. Dice out. 2-4-2-1. And we had a 4-3-7 on the come out. So that is going to be a warning sign. It's a single pitch away on that left side. And an explosion on the right side. So that is a warning sign again. So let's switch back to the 2-1-2-4 now and see what happens, which is the cousin 1 set of the 2V. 2-1-2-4 is what we're going to go with. Make sure you get your bats in. That was a pass line winner, a natural on that last one. And call it all bets set here. So we're looking for a 2 or 5 mostly on top, and we've been getting one or the other relatively consistently. So we're going to stick with the 2V. Others I would start considering doing some quarter turns here. But all bets set, dice out, 2-1-2-4. Ooh, that was a terrible mechanics, guys. We hit the back wall as they came down, but we have a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen, so it's marked a point of 6. 2-1-2-4 is a dice set. 3-3 hard 6 is the result. And that's going to be an implosion on the left, single pitch towards us on the right, one dice off axis. Again, we're not going to analyze that one because that was a terrible mechanics. 2-1-2-4 is our dice set. Again, we're going to go inside pressure because of the last hit. So we're going to go $25 on the 5 and 9, 24, and that's 6 and 8. And we'll call it all bets set. Stick with the cousin 1 set, 2-1-2-4. I split apart to regrip them. And here we go. And we have another 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. The last 2 times it was a 5-4. This time it was a 4-5, which is probably because we switched over to the cousin 1 set from the cousin 2 set. So that's going to be an explosion on the left side, double pitch on the right side, one dice off axis, safe result for the cousin 1. That's going to allow us to come down on our bets. We'll go $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8, $15 field, hop the 5s for $1 a piece. And I don't know how. This past weekend, the majority of the times that I was betting, I was actually low rolling it pretty much. And I was going to $18, 6 and 8. I would get a hit on one of them. I would press them both. I dropped $3, go to 30, which most of the dealers understood how to do. But when I asked them on that second hit to come from 30 back down to 18 on the 6 and 8, almost every single one of them had a problem doing that conversion. And most of the time I ended up with extra money coming back from the dealers. And I said something the first couple times. After a while, I didn't say anything at all. Just left them do it. But I would drop down to 18 on a 16 and pick up the field with the hop 5. And that was actually working relatively well the second day. The first day it was a little bit tough. First day, it didn't matter what I did. I switched over to the horseman. That didn't work. I did my low roller 6-8 strategy. That didn't work much. Just really didn't matter that first night with whoever was throwing. But anyway, all bets set here, 2-1-2-4. And dice out. And we have a 4-4 hard 8, the square pair. So that is going to be a single pitch away on that right side and an explosion on the left side. So that is one dice off axis. And that is actually a warning sign. So we're going to go back to the 2-4, 2-6. That is a warning sign, but we got lucky that it did not produce a 7. So 2421 is what we're going to go back to. And that was an 8. So we're going to go back up $15 on the field. We're going to go again, hop the 5s for $1 a piece. So basically we just collected $6 back to the rack on that one. Good morning, Duracell. Checking in. Yeah, it does help if you drop $1, and then do it that way, Ryan. But I was actually using the change because they would give you $4 in change back, and I would use that change the next time around because I was hopping to 5s and all that type of stuff. So if I didn't need to change, you are 100% accurate. That if you drop $1, it's easier for them to do the math on it. But all bets set here. They sell it. 2421 is our dice set. And we have a 325 Justice 5. That left die bounced up and around. So 325 for Crapsee. And that's going to be a single pitch towards us on the left side, primary on the top on the right side. One dice off axis, safe results. And again, 2421. And that was a 5. So we're going to pick up the same bets again here. So we're going to just repeat it. That hop 5 did pay for that 5 that we just threw. So it was basically we lost $1 on that one. But we'll go all bets set. Dice out. I like the new addition there of Duracell. He says, good morning all. Only you can support free live Crapsee content. Help the YouTube rhythm. Help beat the YouTube algorithm and casino. I like that. Dice out. And we have a 6-5, the Midmo Yo. Again, Shiro coming to us from above. That's going to pay out on that field bet. That was a 2421 dice set, 6-5 result. I'm starting to get a rhythm going now with that extra entry on the keyboard there. So that's going to give us $15 to pick up that 5. So we're going to place the 5 from 15. We're still on 18 on 6 and 8, 15 on the field. Using the field to spread across. That was an explosion on the left die, double pitch on the right die. Safe result. So we'll stick with the 2421. Nobody in the chat yet put a comment of whether they like that display on the bottom that we have going on or not, which is new. And this is compliments of Coach Joe. He helped me design that so we can use it. I'll go all bets set. 2421 is the dice set again. Dice out. And we have a 415, the trucking camper. So is that something that maybe needs to be larger so everybody can see it? Different colors, that type of stuff. So make sure you put in and let me know what you think. 5-1 or 415. So again, single pitch away on both of the dice same. So there's a primer in the front side. 2421 is what we're going with. So the red is a little bit hard to read. Okay. That is good to know, and I can actually probably change the color of that. I will do that at a different, after the show today, we'll change it to a different color. Should they both be white, maybe, John? So that would be something to definitely put in there. If they both should be white, I can easily do that, or a different color. Let me know. So the last one was another 5. We're going to go again $15 on that field bet. That was just bringing $6 back to the rack. $85 brought back, 66 on the table. Okay, great. Thank you for the feedback, both Ryan and John. So all bets set. 2421. They set. The left one landed a little weird, but we have a 3-3 hard 6, which is a repeat dice combination once again. 2421 is a dice set. 3-3 is a result. Entering on Crapsee. Thank you, everyone for the feedback on that. That was a single pitch towards us on the left side, exposure on the right side, 1 dice off access. So cousin 2, single pitch and explosion is a single pitch towards us, and an explosion is actually a safe result. So again, we'll stick with a 2-4-2-1. And that last one was a 6, so that was our point made. So we'll be coming out looking for a new point. That was an extra $6 brought back. So we're not hitting a ton of fields right now. And so Ryan got the hardway parlay, I believe, on that. We'll go all bets set here. No line bet for me. Dice out. 2-4-2-1. And we got another 5-4 hard 9 Big Daddy. So let's mark the point of 9. And again, we're going to put $15 on that field. We currently have 15 on 5, 18 on a 6 and 8. We're using that field to spread out and go across. And this 2-4-2-1 is a dice set, double pitch on the left, implosion on the right, 1 dice off axis, safe result. Stick with the cousin 2 set, dice out. A little bit long on that. We got lucky. We got a 5-6, another mid-mo yo. So we're definitely seeing a lot of repeat dice combinations today, dice results. The same 3 or 4 numbers are coming up quite consistently. The 5, the 9, and the 11. That's only the second one. I thought I threw more than that of those. But anyhow, that $15 on the field came up, so let's put 15 on that 9. So now we're basically at that 66 inside plus a $15 field. That's the level that we're at. 106 brought back, 81 on a table. 2-4-2-1 is a dice set. The last one was a double pitch on the left, implosion on the right, which is a safe result. All bets set. Dice 2-4-2-1. And that was a lot of moving around. Another mid-milio. That one I think is convenient. That was a 6-5, not a 6-1. There we go. 6-5 mid-milio. Dang it, I did it again. So let's go this 2-4-2-1. We had a 5-6. And then we had a 6-5 this time. 2-4-2-1. 6-5. There we go. Now KPI should be up to date. 6-5 for Crapsee. And that's a repeater win on that 11. So that's why it didn't come up. That's why I only showed 2 of them. We actually threw 4 of them today because that last one didn't get entered in on KPI. The last 2 didn't. So 2, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, that's the explosion double pitch. 1 dice off access. Safe results. And that 11 was going to allow us to pick up $15 on the 4. We'll go $15 on the 10. We'll take that field bet off now. So 121 across, brought back to the rack, 96 on a table. And now we're going to start trend betting upwards. 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set, cousin 2 set. And I'll bet set here, dice out. Dice crossed on us. 3, 2. The Alfredo sauce, ace deuce. That's the first Alfredo sauce we threw today. That's a primary and top on that left side, and that is a single pitch away on the right side. So 1 dice off axis, single pitch of the dice. No, that's not 1 off. That's just a single pitch away. So single pitch of the dice. 2, 4, 2, 1 is what we're stick with. That was no help for us unless you're playing at ATS, and I'll bet set. So a lot of people this weekend are now Fuzzy, Mickey from Iowa, and Demon Dog all came close to hitting the ATS. Arnell and Fuzzy did hit one side of it, but almost all of them were 1 away on either the tall or 1 away on a small from hitting the all. We have a 628, the Duracell 8. Called support free live content. And I guess this new saying is, let's ruin the algorithm of YouTube and get them to start showing these videos more often, especially the Crapsee supportive videos. So that was an explosion on the right side, primary on the explosion on the left side, primary on the right side, 1 dice off axis. And 2, 4, 2, 1 is what we're sticking with. That is a safe result. The last one was an 8, so we're going to go to $30 on that 8. And even Arnell did a live video after 5 and 8 for Demon Dog. Yeah, that was the only 2 numbers that he needed to get the all. Even Arnell did a follow-up video from the weekend yesterday, and he pointed out about how I was taking my money down, and he didn't understand how that works. But we get to a certain goal level, and we pulled down. That's the blue collar craps way of doing things. But he said he had a hard time understanding that because everybody else, and I would have, if I would have kept my money up on Big AZ's roll, I probably would have brought another $300 back to the rack. But I had almost $250 on the table. And I decided that was better in my pocket than leaving on a table because you don't know how long that roll is going to go. Unfortunately, it did go a little bit longer and I would have made more money, but I was fine with what I did. Dice out. Dice cross on this. Again, we have another double Degen, a 3-3 hard 6. Oops, that rolled. That was a 3. That's right, Chris. You do you. And Chris did him. It was a great week. We had some good stories. There was a Rich T story that I'm not going to really relay on here, but if you are in attendance at Joliet, you probably did hear the Rich T story through Giuseppe, and it was freaking classic. But it's not my story to tell, but hopefully someday all you guys will hear what that one was. But we're going to make that 6 look like $30. So we have got $30 on the 6 and 8, 15 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. And 28 people on Crapsee. Got 34 people watching. Only 19 likes, guys. Give me a thumbs up here. Would truly appreciate any support that you can give here. 2421 is the dice set again. And dice out. I was slightly long on arrow. We got a little bit lucky. We have 4-4 heart 8 square pair. Slightly long on that throw. And all I hear is pitter patter of the feet across the ceiling here. So we hit that 8. That's nice. So we're going to make that look like $42 now. And we have 198 brought back to the rack. We have got 132 on the table. So we're up on our bankroll. If I took everything off the table, we're at 1643. My goal is 1700 plus today for a bankroll. If I lost everything, I would be $11 in profit for the day here. That last one was a single pitch away on the left side, implosion on the right side. And that is a safe result for the cousin 2 set. So we're going to stick with the cousin 2, 2124 or 2421. We'll go all bets set here. Let's see if we can keep on pounding at 8 a couple more times and get to our goal for the day. 2421. Perhaps if I use the right dice set and dice out. And we have a 134, the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that's our first Big Joe for the day, and I think that's only our second 4 for the day. And I did it again, so let's get that corrected before I go any further. For 2-1, we had a 134. So KPI is good. We'll get Crapsee to be good. And we're going to be able to go to $25. So Cajun Craps got his goal. He's going to the cage. Congratulations. And we're $30 away from our goal. So hopefully we get our goal so we can go to the cage as well. 2421 is a dice set. That last one was an implosion on the left die, explosion on the right die. So that's a drift right of the dice, which is obviously a safe result for the 3 or 2V dice sets. And all bets set here. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit more of a bounce back, but hey, I got what I was looking for. 268, Duracell 8. Primary on top on that left side, and that was a single pitch towards us on the right side. Safe result. Not a single pitch towards us. What am I thinking here? So 2-6. Let's get this entered in Crapsee here once, so we'll look at that. Oh, that was right. Yeah, that was right. Perfect. Okay, so we got to go here, guys. We got to go. We have $19 extra, so I'm gonna pull. This is where the Blue Collar Craps comes in. We'll pull all of our bets down. We got 19 extra dollars, so let's go 18 on that 8, since that's the hot number. See if we start spreading out and start building from there. So 2421. So all bets set. We did hit goal. Took 20 rolls on this one. We have 103 quality points so far in this shooter. Dice out. And we have a hard 10 again, the Old Bay Bushel. So that's going to be no help for us here. 2421. We got a 5-5 hard 10. So I'm looking for an 8. If I can get an 8, that would be awesome. 2421. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. So having a really good roll today, and if you haven't noticed, I've gone back to my original throwing position. We're not practicing for Juliet anymore. We have another mid-mo-yo, 5-6. Come on, Crapsee. So double pitch again on that left side, single pitch towards us on the right side, which is a single pitch of the dice ultimately. Safe results. 4, 2, 1. And all we need is a 2 and 12 for that ATS. That's all we need. All bet set. This out. Come on, 8. We did not get an 8. We got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So again, a double pitch. We've been doing a lot of double pitching on that dice. That was a 5-1, so that was a double pitch on that left side and a single pitch away on the right side. So ultimately a single pitch of the dice. 2, 4, 2, 1, and that's a safe result, both on access. I agree. The 2 or the 12, more before. I agree. All bets set. But we're not going to chase it. We're going to keep on doing what we're doing here. 2, 4, 2, 1. Face out. And we have a 2, 4, 6. The Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Thoughts and prayers go out to Lou, Steel Legion Lou, who I have not heard all the specifics at all, but I believe had a grandchild that was born unsuccessfully this past weekend, I think it was. Stillborn, I believe. I don't know the specifics, so I don't really want to say too much about it. But thoughts goes out to Steel Legion Lou. Good morning, John. Good morning, Sarge. Again, we're going to stick with just that $18 8. We already made goal. That's our extra profit. So hopefully we can hit another 8 so we can spread it out a little bit here. 27 people on Crapsee. We're up to 32 people on watching on YouTube. 21 likes. Make sure you do that thumbs up. We're going to go 2, 4, 2, 1 again. And dice out. And another 6. Darn it. That's a bad omen, isn't it? 3 6s in a row. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Again, primer on the left side, implosion on the right side, safe result. 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice that we use. This is the dice that we're going to stick with. That is a repeater win, by the way, on that 6. So that is nice. Another repeater win. I think that's our second repeater win for this shooter. Bad omen for the casino. That's right. Only if you triple lux at Durso. Excuse me. And all bets set here. Dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. Way short on that. Hey, we got the 2, 6, 8, the Duracell 8. So we finally got a payout here. We'll go 2, 4, 2, 1 for the dice set. We get a 2, 6, 8. Let's mark that 8. So that is perfect for us because we finally get a little bit more money to play with. So do I take that extra $21 and put 15 on the field, or do I pick up that 6? Let's pick up that 6 since the 6 is hot, and we'll just start spreading out like we were on a normal basis. So we got 18 on the 6, 18 on the 8, 2, 4, 2, 1. That was a primary on top on the left side. And that was an implosion on the right side, so 1 dice off access. That did not come across right on primary, and a single pitch towards us. Correct. Okay, I said it wrong there. But anyhow, we'll go all bets set here, and dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. Here we go. Way long, and we hit the hook, but we got lucky. 2-2, the Ian double deuce. 2-2, let's go on a cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. So that is a 4. Two, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. Now, why couldn't I have done this on the shooter competition? By the way, congratulations goes out to Alfredo, who is made the finals. It's going to be him against G Money coming up soon. I believe George is going to host that. So we're finally down to the final 2 people. It'll be G Money up against Alfredo for the win. So again, congratulations on both of them. Thank you, John. And dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. And I believe John should be going back live again with his daily paycheck and his coffee run. So make sure you get back over to Casino Gaming TV and watch his show. 639 Center Field 9. So we got 6-3. Come on, Crapsee. So we have a new table on Crapsee, and either they fixed the problem this weekend or the new table helped things, because we, knock on table, have not had any problems with Crapsee at all today. 2, 4, 2, 1. This is your paycheck, John. You can go back to bed. Yes. Good morning, SJ. Hello, hello. Yes, you can call it your paycheck, John. That's our point hit, so we're going to be looking for a new point coming out. We're still on shooter number 3 for the day, and all bets set. 2, 4, 2, 1 is our dice set. Dice set. Dice split apart of my fingers. We have a 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Max, we're right back on that 9. And we threw today a lot of hard 9s. And the majority of our throws have been that 2, 4, 2, 1 dice set. Good morning, Bip. So Biff asks, why are you teaching the way you're tossing? I should be at the casino today. Probably because the casino's a 45 to 50-minute trip for me, and I'm not gonna blow my money right now. Actually, the money that I have, and then the money I'll be raising on my own personal accounts, I'll be saving for the October trips. My trips to, and I already talked to Brian Flick about this, my trips to Green Bay are going to be very limited over the next a couple months until after the Craps for the Cure, because again, I'm trying to save a bankroll. I would like to come with a bankroll of somewhere around 3,000 to Vegas when I go there. Although my main goal going to the Craps for the Cure event in October is not to go to the casino. I will go if available, but my main goal is to volunteer and help out with the event. There you go, guys. We got it finally. 6-6, hard 12, the old, I can't even say it right here. We got 6-6. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Let's light up half that screen green. So we got the tall, finally. All we need is that small here. Okay, that's good to know, wattage live. Thank you. So again, 2, 4, 2, 1 is a dice set. So finally hit that tall. All we needed to get is the aces for the small. We're up to 30 rolls. This is 31 for the shooter here. That was no help for us. We only have a 6 and 8 bet out right now. We did make profit goal, so we are just playing with fun money now. 2, 4, 2, 1. Dice up. Yeah, we hit that mixing bowl, but we have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So it's going to be double pitch on both sides, which is a primary and a bottom. And we must be close to a repeater on that one as well. I don't know. 2, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set. We're looking for aces or 6 or 8. Again, I don't have an ATS bet out there, but it's kind of fun to hit it. Yeah, we have a 6-3-9 center field 9. And that is a repeater on a 9, so that is nice. So it's the third or fourth number we hit a repeater bet on already. Good morning, Craig. Just stopping in to say hi, he says. Must be at work. 2, 4, 2, 1. Last one was an explosion on both dice, so double explosion. Safe result for the 2V dice set. And all bet set. Let's see if we can get a 6 or 8 or 2. Dice out. Yeah, we got a 1-3-4. The Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. 2, 4, 2, 1. We got a 1-3-4. And a couple of my rolls here have gotten really close to the back wall, and that last one was one of those, which I don't like getting that close to the back wall, but it worked out for us. That's good. Askwood one. He makes a comment. This is the first shooter he arrived for, and it's been perfect. So all bets set here, and they saw 2, 4, 2, 1. And we have another double digit 3-3 hard 6. Seen a ton of repeat dice results, dice combinations, which is a good sign for the throw for the day. And we finally hit a 6, so we're going to pick up $15 on that field bet. We're going to pick up $1 hop 5, so now we can start spreading out. Finally got to a point with our fun money where we have enough to start spreading out and actually start making some money back to the rack here. We have $316 brought back to the rack so far. We got $53 only on the table. And we'll call it all bets set here. No matter what, we made goal for the day. Now we're trying to make some extra with our fun money here. And all bets set. 2, 4, 2, 1. Face out. And we have another 3-1-4 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that is perfect for us because that field bet picks up a win. And I'm able to pick up the 5 now, so we don't have the 5s at all. So 3-1-4 for Crapsee. We'll pick up $15 on that 5. And we still got a $15 field bet. We have $18 on the 6 and 8. We are going to turn the bets off. So let's bring that field down because that was our point hit. It is a repeater win also. So that's our 4th or 5th repeater that we had on this shooter. Turn all of our bets off. And we're not doing any line bets at the current moment. 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one was a single pitch towards us and a single pitch away. So that last one was a double pitch. So that is a warning sign for this dice set. But we'll dice out here. 2, 4, 2, 1. Here we go. Looking for a new point. Come out. And we got a 4, 2, 6. That would be the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark the point of 6. And that was a primary on the front side. No, primary on top on the right side. Single pitch away on the left side, which is a single pitch of the dice ultimately. So let's go back in. $15 on the field. We got 15 on the 5, 18 on the 6 and 8. And all we're going to do is just start spreading out here and then start tread betting upwards from there. If we can hit the hard 2, the aces, snake eyes, that would be perfect because that would be a double payout on the field. I'm not playing the ATS, but that would be an ATS win. Kind of cool setup. Dice out. A little short in the landing zone. We have a 3-6-9 center field 9. Excuse me. So that's going to be a win on that field. So we'll pick up the 9 for $15. And single pitch towards us on both of them. Primer in the back side. 2, 4, 2, 1. Good morning, Danny. Puck off. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. 420 roll quality points here so far in the shooter. Dice out. And we have a 3-5-8, the great 8. So that's going to be an extra $6 brought back to the rack. We'll go back up on that field bet. And just playing with profits right now. If we lost everything on the table, it would be $14 over goal. So we took everything off the table. I would be almost $100 over goal. So again, we're doing fun money right now. 2, 4, 2, 6. That's another repeater win. So we've hit a repeater on the 6, on the 8, on the 9, on the 11, and on the 4. So we've hit almost all the box numbers has repeater wins for this shooter. And all bets set here. Dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we have another Old Bay bushel. Hard 10. Which is a double pitch on both dice on the bottom side. Primer in the bottom, in other words. And now we're going to be able to pick up that 4 and 10 for 15 each, and we'll take that field bet off. So we're at the 96 across bet level, 365 brought back to the rack. And now we're just going to start trend betting upwards from here. 2421 is the dice set. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. Dice, they cross on us, and that roll finally comes to an end. 437. Ouch. So let's get that in Crapsee. We'll go over our final statistic for the day as well as for the black belt here, and then we'll wrap the show up. And then make sure that you guys, when you're done with my show here, make sure you go check out John's daily paycheck here. So let's look at our statistics for the day, and I am liking these numbers here. We had 3 shooters. We had a 40 and an 11 and a 3, 517 real quality points on that 40 shooter. Wow, that's amazing. SOR of 18.0, SRR of 13.5 with only one come out 7 today. Looking at the numbers, our 6s, our 8s, our 9s, 10s, and 11s were all hot numbers. 4s were in there as well. Box numbers are way off the charts today. Inside numbers are way up high today. 4s and 10s are high today. Come out 7s are low. Horns are low. Fields are high. Hardaways were off the charts. Looking at our black belt statistics here, and this is through the end of last week, Friday. We had 2,619 throws for black belt, SOR of 9.63, SRR of 6.39, BSR of 6.68. So the numbers today will obviously help us come back up on those statistics a little bit there. Thank you for all the compliments there, everyone. But yeah, hey, my name is Joe. This is my, there's my jacket. Yes, I got a jacket, Mark says. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. I will see hopefully all of you guys back tomorrow for another episode of Level Up. Have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.